Welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Now, due to some unfortunate circumstances, Daniel won't be able to join us for the rest of this LP. But on the bright side, we have beaten the rest of the game, so we will be sailing through this now. In this episode in particular, we've got to go ahead and defeat good old Sin.
Lady Yuna has become quite the summoner. A gentle nature, yet strong as steel. She reminds me of her parents.
Yuna's old man was a priest of Yevon, but he married an Albed, huh?
Lord Braska wanted peace between his people and ours. He would occasionally visit the home of those days.
So that's how he met Cid's sister?
They ran off together, into the night.
Sounds like love. Wow, Cid must have been furious.
Yes, he wouldn't talk to her after that. But when Yuna was born, they made up again. His sister took off for home at once. But then her ship.
Sin.
That incident turned Lord Braska down the summoner's path.
Everything leads back to Sin.
But you'll put an end to it.
With a vengeance.
I pray for your success. If there's anything I can help you with in the future, just ask.
Ace, wing topped.
Janokut. Wiraja fam may not windukya.
Eiko, uluwi gufstranelg.
Dat regdrat sjofunt lusa, drid falum timgu, edix wowik et hat.
Ace ribidu.
Rana emnakad, du lukne dimida winchelag.
Here, take these 99 broken items and destroy the game.
May I help
So
you?
if you throw those underdog secrets into Riku's mixes, you can buff your characters beyond all reason. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that in the next few videos. Anyways, for as expensive as he is, I'm probably not going to be buying that much from Rin. Or maybe I am. Maybe I'm going to get suckered in. Yep, okay. Well, anyways, there is actually a bit of a fan theory that goes around regarding Rin, that apparently he is the reason for everything bad that happens both in this game and in the sequel game. Like, he is basically corrupted. He's a puppet master of sorts. I think that's a little unfair. I don't think that's necessarily true. However, I think it is safe to say that he is a bit of a callous dick. And that does come up more in the sequel. If anything, he's bloody stingy. Like, he says that all this money goes back to home.
Thank you.
I don't see home getting rebuilt in the second game. Spoilers. That don't happen. So, I can only assume he pockets all of it. Greedy bastard. Anyways, underdog secrets could be used to put double overdrive on one of your weapons, but, you know, I can, at this point in the game, find weapons and armor with triple overdrive on them, so ain't really worth it.
The final showdown.
Alright, let's do this. It's time to go. We've done enough exploration now.
Well, this is it, huh?
Yu Yevon's hiding somewhere inside Sin, and we're gonna find him.
Well, that sounds pretty simple.
Hey, simple is the way you like it, right?
You got that right.
Pops, I'm counting on ya.
Right. Got you covered. Yeah. How's that?
Right on.
Sounds pretty nice, to be honest. Don't know who the hell recorded that, but props to him. I'm gonna assume it was the Ronso Choir. Rest in peace, of course.
A singing ship in the sky.
I hope everyone got the message. Train!
All right, we're going in.
How we gonna get inside?
The easy way, how else?
Figures.
Well, let's go.
Let's do this!
Hey, how you plan on getting inside?
If we can't get through the mouth, we'll rip open a new one. You with me?
Now that's what I call a plan.
Petra, e go fritto e ca!
Of course.
Of course.
All right. We'll give that thing a new blowhole. All you gotta do is jump.
Sounds fun.
Roger.
I won't tell you to be careful. Do your worst, kiddo.
Roger.
Fet! Riku, you... guard!
My dude, Riku is probably the most overpowered character outside of Waka. I think she'll be okay. But yeah, sure, why not? Let's-a go.
I can hear the song.
Yes, I can hear the hymn too.
They listen to us.
We won't let them down. Yuna. You don't need this anymore, right?
Oh crap, maybe I shouldn't constantly wear really billowy clothes.
Right? Huh.
I just realised that probably hit some poor sod on the head and killed them.
Hey guys? Guys, that's not good, yeah?
Okay, it's now time for Sin's last display of untold badassery. This is the last time you'll get to see Sin display, you know, an absurd amount of power. And holy shit, it does not disappoint. Like, if you thought Operation Mi'ihen was bad, then, take a gander at this shit right here. Holy shit.
Huh? Hmm? Oh. Oh.
Ah, how pretty. Oh wait, no, shits. It really highlights how terrifying power over gravity is. You could just bend the world to your will, pretty much. And pull off shit like that. Well, if that wasn't daunting enough...
Damn you, old man.
Hey! I saw something shine at the base of Sheen's arm. I reckon it's a weak spot. Claude! Flint!
Sin's pulling us in!
Everyone, back inside!
So, I've got to say, you know, it's sending out a bunch of devastating orbs that leave an incredibly devastating looking scar on the planet is all well and good. But, you know what? I don't feel it quite matches up to the power of sports! Boosh. Done. Fuck you, Sin. And this is why grinding in this game is the goddamn best.
Here goes. Everyone, hold on to something. Here we go.
Yeah, fuck you and fuck your gravity orbs. I have a beach ball.
Got it!
Couldn't have done it without you. All right. Everyone look sharp. Time to hit the other side.
Easy for you to say.
Alright, let's do this. Bye, Lulu. Lulu just gets lost immediately. Give me a damn X potion, you piece of shit. I just mugged Sin. I just mugged a god of destruction. And ironically stole a healing item from him.
Hey, go. Ina!
You know, Operation Mihen might have worked if we just, you know, threw blitz balls at him.
Fred? Farija umo pakia.
Pidra shike, edek nuga.
Tedridlidpa.
Wow, one-use weaponry. Helpful. Thanks, guys.
The main gun's busted!
Dang it. All right, back inside. Time for another plan.
No. We're going in. Every blitzer knows. When you got the ball, you gotta score!
Go, go, go!
So, cool little thing, the character who steps in there first is always your best friend, like the character you're closest with. So that confirms that Waka is our bestie! Way! Go on, Waka. Nice one, Waka. Graceful. Beautiful dismount. And here we go. Like, come on, Sin. After all that, you give us a recolor. For reals? Is that what you're gonna go with? Considering we can probably wreck this thing shit almost immediately, I expected better. Alright, let's, not really worth stealing. Okay, let's just murder. Let's see how well a Blitz Ace does now that I've pretty much maxed out the attack power. Nice. Boink. So out of all the girls, Riku's my best friend, so Waka and Riku. Makes sense really, because Waka and Riku's overdrives could single-handedly get you through the rest of this game. And I do believe we have a second form. Here we are. How about we throw some Banishing Blade at that. Here we go. Just make sure I don't mess up the input. There we go. By the power of booze! Oh, dang, not quite as strong as I thought it would be. Let's give him a little knock on the bonce as well. There we go. Oh, that wasn't even a legendary weapon. Nice. Well, there goes you. And after all that hype, all that buzz, Sin can go ahead and get fucked. Skadoosh. Wow, if Bevel wasn't in enough disarray, we've just kind of delivered Sin to their door. So, sorry, Yevon, or whatever's left of you. That applies to both Yevons, in fact.
Petra, het lid pamejage Fredeka.
Pamejage het ku. Droja tuhad. Edek ribahek.
Riku, aklamat.
It's going to come back, isn't it?
I know.
What? You're kidding me.
No, we have to beat the guy inside Sin.
The Crusaders would be out of a job if it was this easy, huh?
But it has weakened. I'm sure of it.
Yeah! We're winning!
All right, I'll do what I can with the main gun.
Okay, so the game is actually nice enough to give you a bit of a break now. You don't have to continue fighting Sin, you can go off and do other things. I've already done most of the other things, so...
Man, we must have hit that thing enough by now.
Yeah, you'd think so. Let's jump inside Sin.
Pops Machina always seem to break when you need them most.
Yep, Sid's pretty useless.
I think it's a little early to start celebrating.
Fimshin, Nemo Nadin Yike?
Not if we nuke him to hell. Can't believe no one's ever thought to just nuke him to hell before.
This isn't over. Not yet.
I mean, they thought of it, they just didn't do it hard enough. Hence Operation Mihen.
Sin still lives. Kimari knows.
What up, girl?
I wonder if Sir Jack is in pain.
Let's just end this. Quickly. The Faith said they'd help us, right?
It bothers me, the way they said that.
Huh?
I mean, they've been fighting alongside us this whole time, but now they say they'll help?
I guess so.
Wait. Sin is reborn when Yu Yevon merges with an Aeon. Isn't that right? If I summon an Aeon, Yu Yevon will join with it. But at first, it'll be small, won't it?
Yeah. Then we might be able to beat it without the final summoning.
I don't know. What if Yu Yevon jumps again?
Then we'll take it down again. We'll fight him until there's no place left to run.
This is really kind of sad, because what it's basically getting at is that I have to mercy kill all of my Aeons. I have to kill them all, permanently.
Yeah, I know.
No more Bird,
Hey,
no
the
more
Faith, they're
Doge,
tired of this whole thing too.
Brony, Elsa, Ghost Pal, even Ghost
The
Pal,
Faith said
Cheapskate,
it's to keep dreaming.
Ed and Eddie.
The dream will
Did I miss any of them? Oh, Agnes! God damn, Agnes! Like, wow.
What did he mean? And what is it that Yu Yevon is summoning from within Sin?
The dream of the faith.
You won't go away, will you?
You guys! Come look! Something's happening to Sin!
Oh, it took so long, but finally I am a beautiful butterfly. Gotta say, kinda pretty actually. Now let's go wreck his day.
Jecht. He's waiting for you.
Well, son, the main gun is still busted. We can't give you any cover fire.
Hey, just take us in. We'll do the rest.
Alright.
All right. Take us up, flush to the mouth! No mistakes, or I'm gonna tear out that mop you call hair.
Trust me. Me take you there. No problem, yeah?
Let's get ready to blitz!
Time to show them what we're made of, yeah?
And there's one last cutscene, which changes depending on your best friend. I think from this point on, all cutscenes are set in stone. This next boss fight has a really cool gimmick that I will be showing off. It is actually a timed battle, so to speak. Keeping in mind that it is, of course, a turn-based battle system. You have to win this battle within oh so many turns, so if you're underleveled, now is the time to go off and grind.
I'm coming for you, Dad.
Okay, so in this boss fight, Sin has an overdrive bar. If that overdrive bar fills up, Sin pulls off a very special move called Giga Graviton. And this is what it does. Instant loss. You need to kill him before he, you know, regains all of his power and obliterates you. Which you could do in one go. So this is an exercise in dealing as much damage as you can, as fast as you can. Also, game over theme. We haven't actually shown you that yet. We haven't actually had a game over yet. Anyways, let's do this in a nice fun way. Don't think we've had a chance to watch this full animation yet. It's a pretty goddamn long animation at that. So here come Ed, and Eddie, the Major Sisters. Or Cindy, Sandy, and Mindy, to use their real names. And boop, boop, poof. I don't get why they have a bug motif. I think that's completely original. It doesn't tie into their Final Fantasy IV appearances at all, but I don't know, I kind of dig it. I think there's something inherently funny about one of your strongest Aeons being 3 human-sized bug characters. Like, the most unassuming visually are actually the most devastating when put into practice. Speaking of devastating, here comes the Delta Attack. In previous installments of Final Fantasy, Delta Attack referred to using Reflect on one of your party members and then casting a spell on them so that the spell bounces off and hits your own party with higher damage. In this game, they can do that anyway, and Delta Attack happens to be their overdrive. Which, you know, I've shown it once before, but just to remind you, it absolutely nukes your opponent with a giant laser beam. Ding. And then, having something of a Final Fantasy crystal motif, that power basically amplifies and kills whatever's inside. There you go. And I kind of like this Sin stopped animating there. He was just staring at me, dumbstruck, about how much damage I just did to him. He was like, what the fuck? Where'd you learn to do that? That wasn't even a final Aeon. What is this bullshit? And with that, we can now go inside of Sin. The reason that up to now I hadn't actually finished off all of these super boss battles is because certain monsters that you need to capture to complete the monster arena are actually inside Sin. He has his own unique fiends that spawn inside of him. And we're going to have fun taking down said fiends. Gotta say, this place is really cool. This final dungeon, I guess you could call it. And you again. Cannot get enough of you, eh, bud? Oh yeah, experience. I almost forgot about that. Thank you, as if I need it anymore.
Where are you?
We must go to him.
Then we will. Let me take front.
Good luck.
Follow me.
He says, whilst running in circles, looking lost and confused. Here we go. So, inside Sin, kind of like the Omega Ruins dungeon, the map actually opens up as you explore through it. However, it's not actually that hard to navigate. You can kind of see where you're going. You have to follow the weird aquatic path laid out for you. Most of the fiends you get in here are the same ones you find in the Omega Ruins, so like I say, there's only, I think, 2 or 3 fiends that are specifically Sin exclusive. And we will most likely be running into them. Here we go, we got Gemini. A pair of iron giants who work in tandem. Obviously, I'm going to be using capture weapons later on to grab 10 of them. Because you need to capture 10 of every monster in the game in order to unlock one of the game's super bosses. A real exercise in self-flagellation right there. Again, I've got 2 running LPs at the moment, which involve stupid amounts of catching and grinding. Anyways, here we are, let's power on through a little further. Oh, can't go up that way, so you've got to go round to get those treasure chests. They don't have anything super valuable in them, so obviously I'll be collecting all of those off screen. I think it's a little more imperative that we just continue on, because I think we need to deal with Seymour. Oh, and kill this Behemoth King. So Behemoth Kings are really nasty. If you kill them without actually capturing them, they use the move Meteor, which does a shitload of damage to your party. For most players, that is a game over, so you either capture them, flee from them, or get an Aeon to do the finishing blow. That said, still, dick move. Not nice to new players, not at all. So let's heal everyone. And let's jump forward a little further. Oh, hello. Okay. We've got some of these weird, gross plants. We've got more floating death right there, although we fought one of those before. There we go. Done and dusted. Okay, now, after this next bout of healing, Here we go. Actually, you know what? Screw it. No more random encounters. Tired of those. Let's turn those off. Let's just casually stroll through the rest of this area. That'll get things done quicker. Gotta pick up that treasure chest because it's kind of just there. It would drive me mad if I didn't. And, I think we're near the end now. Here we go. Oh, no, wait. There we go. Let's jump forward. Do a little bit of a save. Not that I'm really worried. I just, you know, I don't want to lose this progress in case of, say, a power cut or running out of electricity or something like that. And let's defeat Seymour for good now. Finally.
Don't you ever give up? Sin has chosen me. I am part of sin. I am one with sin forever. Immortal.
Sin just absorbed you.
I will learn to control it from within. I have all the time in the world. Since you were gracious enough to dispose of Unaleska, the only means of destroying sin is forever gone.
This right here is the best line delivery. I absolutely love this.
Well, we can.
By all means, try.
By all means, try! Like, what was that, Seymour? You goddamn ponce. So this is Seymour Omnis. Seymour, I don't know what to call him. Omnis. I guess, you know, short for Omnicidal. Hence naming conventions. So, I feel there's only one way to decisively end this. And this might be the best thing that we've ever done. Let's get his mum to come in and slap his shits. What up, mum?
You would oppose me as well? So be it.
Oh, fuck me, that will never not be funny. You fucking loser. Consider yourself divorced, you prats.
Now, Yuna, send him!
Right!
Oh, Jesus.
So, it is you, after all, who will send me.
Well, who the fuck else, Seymour? Who else would have done it?
But even after I am gone, Spira's sorrow will prevail.
Foreshadow. Fino fucking Lee.
Sin will be right behind you.
Alright. Well, that was fun.